Hey guys, Florist here, coming at you with another one of my Florist the First episodes, where we climb on the Pokemon Showdown VGC ladder. Today we'll be using a new team, it's a rain team, so echoing back I think a few weeks ago when we were using a rain team. This one's a little bit different. We're going to be trying out the Water MZ Golducks, and I've also got a Silvally, which I'm excited to see if it actually can work. So without further ado, we'll get into the game, and hopefully you'll be able to see some of the cool little techs the team has. We still have a Vikavolt and a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, so I'm sure you guys are familiar with how they operate. But we do have the Double Duck, and it is a Salt Vest Garchomp once again. But this one just looks like to be a max speed Garchomp rather than a bulky, slower one. So we've actually played this person yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think it was. I think we had a Porygon Z and Tapu Fini and stuff. So how do we want to play this? How do I like Silvally here? Silvally is decent. Well, I say decent. It's not that great though, is it? Oh, what was his? I think he was Scarf. Porygon Z. So it wasn't his Z move. I know. Yeah, I think I played the Gastrodon. I went for the Z move or something. What do we want to do then? Well, we don't really like playing Gastrodon with rain. I think I want to bring Vikavolt as a lead. Do I want to lead it with Garchomp? Yeah, I think that's not too bad. What do we want in the back? Tapu Lele. Now it's a decision here. I think Volepa is probably going to be what I'm going to bring. I don't think Silvally is that good in this matchup. It's a Steel type Silvally, but I don't really need a Steel type for this matchup at all. Because like the niche is, it's a Steel type that gets Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam. So it does get good coverage, and also Thunderbolt, but I didn't really want Thunderbolt in this set. Didn't think I needed it with a Vikavolt. So we get a Katana Porygon Z lead. Interesting. What do we want to do here then? I kind of want a String Shot. String Shot and bring in Tapu Lele? No, I don't think that's my best play. If I was Protect Garchomp, I would Protect here, but being Assault Vest really hurt. Actually, Assault Vest probably takes an Ice Beam. So I think I'm going to String Shot, and I think I'm going to Fire Feint. Okay, so Hyper Beams, that stinks. Leaf Blade. Ooh, critical hits, but does take Rough Skin, but that critical hit does stink. Because I'm losing that damage trade. That Porygon Z also cannot move this turn coming. So I think I'm going to bring in Palep, and I think I'm going to Tailwind on it. Brings in Gastrodon, fair enough, fair enough. I'm going to Tailwind, and I'm going to Earthquake. Maybe the Gastrodon protects here, maybe it goes for a Scald into the Garchomp. Either way, this Palep, I don't think is threatened too much in this position. It is a very fast offensive. I'm pretty sure it's at timid max speed. Yeah, there we go. Get the Earthquake off, nice damage. We get the Tailwind up. And yeah, he does Scald the Garchomp, fair enough. We bring in our Tapu Lele, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to Hurricane this Porygon Z. That should be Hurricane range. I'm going to Psychic the Gastrodon. If he brings in his Tapu Fini, good for him, because we'll find out what he's brought in the back. If he's got Muck in the back, that does make it a bit more tricky, because we're locking into Psychic. But if I lock into anything else, I think I lose to other stuff. I guess I can Scald and Hurricane it. Nope, so we get the Psychic, so it was definitely the play there. We get the Hurricane, does pick up the knockout. Fantastic. He does have the Muck in the back though. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, well, we're cycling into a Dark type now. It depends how much Scald does. Good amount. He Gunk Shots the Tapu Lele though. That's a big mistake on his part. It's a very big mistake. Because Tapu Lele couldn't touch him. Maybe he didn't think it was Scarf? That would make sense. I guess there's nothing for him to assume it's Scarf. So, no, it was the correct play, I guess. But because I was choice locked, it's probably not going to help him here. We get Scald. Do we get a burn? We get no burn, which is very annoying. because that's 2 Scalds. There's a 50% chance of burn there, and being a very fast, frail Palepa here actually hurts me a lot. A bulky Palepa would do something here. Okay, so let's think. Knockoff did 65, and that's hitting with a 95 base power move or whatever. Poison Jab. Oh, we showed Gunk Shot. Or would that be knockoff range? Probably. Oh, if we get the burn, then it's not. But do I want a Hurricane or do I want to? I think burning's better. Okay, so he's protecting, stalling out Rain. That was intelligent of him. Do you think he would have done it that turn? Right, so now we've lost our damage output, and Hurricane is 70% accurate. How much is my Scald doing? My Scald's probably going to do about 20%. I have to get a burn here, and then I have to start Protect Stalling. Do we get the burn? We don't. But he does miss Gunk Shot. He should be going for knockoff there. Scald did 27 to 31. Sorry, if I connect with Hurricane here, I win. We do. Wow! Oh, he should have knocked off there. Knockoff sealed up the game. That's what I was thinking, because even though knockoff has reduced power because I don't have an item anymore, Gunk Shot can miss. And they lost the game because they didn't go for the accurate move. Because the first knockoff did 65%. Now, that's basically 2/3 of my health. And knockoff doesn't get like a 50% damage reduction. Knockoff is going to be knocking out Palepa at that range. So, I'm not sure they didn't do that endgame correctly. But, I'm not going to complain because we get a win out of it. But, I probably shouldn't have won that game. So, maybe I should have Hurricaned the Gastrodon and Moonblasted the Porygon Z. Maybe that's better. Because I can confuse the Gastrodon, I guess. But the Gastrodon's going to be... Okay, well, we've got another matchup here, and we're facing a Neheglio. Ooh. And a Gastrodon. Double Duck does not like playing Gastrodon. So perhaps this is not the game for Golduck once again. I mean, Golduck's matchup actually is pretty strong if the Gastrodon's not there. Maybe I should consider HP Grass over Encore on this team. That might be something to consider, because I don't really have fantastic ways of hitting Gastrodon. It's mainly the Tapu Lele, Hurricane, and Bug Buzz and Garchomp to hit it. I think I want to lead Vic of... this Neheglio is going to be very, very scary. Maybe this is the game for Silvally. You get the Flamethrower for the Celesteela, we've got Flash Cannon for Tapu Koko, and Flash Cannon for Neheglio as well. So I think I'm actually going to lead it, and it helps as a special attacker. We could potentially lead it with Palepa. Or we could lead it with Vikavolt, maybe. What does Silvally lose to? It sort of doesn't like the Koko, and it doesn't like the Arcanine. Koko and Arcanine. Well, Tapu Lele, I guess, is my best answer for them, but I need my terrain up. Okay. Maybe we should go Palepa? No. Maybe we go Vikavolt. I don't think Vikavolt's that great in that matchup though. Let's just lead a Garchomp. We'll have Tapu Lele in the back. And probably Palepa, because it's just pretty strong in the back. Okay, so we get a Gastrodon lead, and we get a Whimsicott. It's a very, very passive lead from him. This is when I... do I have Rock Slide? I don't. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to change that. I don't think I need 5-Fang on this Garchomp. Maybe we do. I mean, the water types hit it pretty hard, and I've got a Vikavolt and a Silvally. So, I think Rock Slide and Garchomp would be really nice here, because I can break the Sash and the Whimsicott. But we're going to have to double this Whimsicott, I think, here. So he goes into Moonblast, doesn't do that much because of the Assault Vest. It is Focus Sash, as I thought it might be. So we are picking up a knockout as a trade here. What does the Gastrodon go for? Goes for a Scald into Silvally. Wow, does a solid amount of damage, and he gets the burn first turn. I would have liked that last game. But wowee, that did a lot to Silvally, even though Silvally is really bulky, so maybe this is a very offensive Gastrodon. I'm going to Flash Cannon the Heglio here, and I don't really have many switch-ins in the back. Guess I'm going to bring in Tapu Lele though. As long as he doesn't Sludge Bomb the slot, no, okay, so he protects. Ugh. But we know he is not Sash Neheglio, so we get a free Psychic into that slot. And we're going to Flamethrower Neheglio as well, just in case he brings in his Celesteela, then we confirm what's in the back. There's nothing really that can swap into a Psychic and Flamethrower. No, there's nothing in the back. Okay, so he's got Tapu Koko. It's not going to take these attacks, I don't think. Nah, it's gonna be knocked out. What does he do here? He Scalds the Silvally. He really just wants to get rid of this Silvally, but the Silvally is not going to win me the game anymore. Because the Psychic just knocks out Neheglio. So I'm going to bring in Garchomp. And I'm just going to Dragon Claw this Gastrodon. Dragon Claw, Psychic, unless he's... Oh, what's the Psychic Resist Berry? I think it's Kibia maybe? No, Cobus for Dark. I'm not sure what it is, but if it had that, that's probably the... Or Assault Vest. Okay, so he does Protect. Well, we know it wasn't Assault Vest. Dragon Claw does a solid amount. In Ice Beams, does knock out the Garchomp. Ouchies. But we've got Pelipper in the back. So we just Psychic Neheglio, and we Hurricane. Scald shouldn't knock out Tapu Lele here. Oh, what? Oh, no! We don't have the terrain up. Oh, is this Hurricane range to the Gastrodon? I don't think it is. Do we get a confusion? We don't. Oh, no! Wow. I completely forgot Psychic Terrain wasn't up. And it lives the Psychic. Wow. Wow. I don't think I could win anyway. If this Gastrodon is recover, even if I targeted the Neheglio there with a Hurricane as well, I couldn't win because the Gastrodon can just recover and outstall me. So we'll just Hurricane for the sake of it, but yeah, we just lose there. Oh, bugger! I completely didn't consider the terrain. I shouldn't have Dragon Clawed with the Garchomp there, I guess. I guess I should have swapped Garchomp into Pelipper, and then I swapped Tapu Lele into Garchomp, and I Tailwind with Pelipper. That way I've got Garchomp and Tapu Lele in the back, and that should win me the game. So, okay. Yeah, we could have played that better. I thought that would have won me the game because I thought Psychic still killed, even without terrain, but apparently not. Apparently you need that Psychic terrain to get the knockout, so I've learnt something from that. Neheglio, I love Neheglio so much, it's got such nice stats, except for the defense stat, but that's not too much of an issue because you just do everything else so well. It's very fast, very specially bulky, and very specially hard hitting. But we have no Neheglio in this matchup, and no Gastrodon finally. Maybe it's the time we can use this double duck and get something out of it. So I think I'm just going to straight up lead double duck. It looks pretty strong. We've got to have answers for this Spinner in the back though. So I think I want my Tapu Lele, and I'm probably going to bring Vikavolt as well. They look pretty damn strong. Okay. So he doesn't lead the Ninetales. Right. So what I'm going to do is ooh. If this is like a Specs Tapu Fini, oh, it would really hurt if it muddied watered. But I Golduck, pretty bulky Golduck. Because Golduck doesn't really need a lot of speed, so you can run it pretty bulky. So he does swap, that's fair enough. And he does freeze dry, yeah, but it wasn't a knockout as we thought. The Encore does fail, but my position's not too bad here. I'm presuming this is Assault Vest Katana too. So I'm going to String Shot here. And I think I'm going to sack off my Politoed. I wish it was Politoed, Palepa. Because then Golduck gets a speed boost the following turn if you knock out Palepa. Okay, so he freeze dries the Vikavolt. What does he do? He doubles the Vikavolt. Interesting decision. Very interesting. Vikavolt might die this turn. Well, freeze dry actually won't knock out Vikavolt. So I could theoretically protect Vikavolt and Hurricane, or I could just... I think I'm just going to attack though. I think I just... Thunderbolt does enough. I'm just going to target down this Katana. Okay, well he brings in Muck, fair enough. We get the Hurricane off, that's nice damage. Does he freeze dry? Yeah. Oh, it's a roll! No! A low roll would have been so nice there. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's really unfortunate to see. Okay, well, we've got to bring in Golduck here. I think we're kind of forced. That's really unfortunate. The Ninetales has got a speed decrease. But I need to double this Muck. Because Tapu all is bringing in his Katana. Interesting. Okay, does he Blizzard or does he get... No, he freeze dries the Golduck. Okay. Right. Ooh. I've got Rain for 2 turns left. I think I lose to this Muck. If he protects... Oh, I think we have to make a read here. Because either the Muck attacks right now, and I could double the Muck and probably get a knockout, or he protects Muck and Ninetales attacks. And I've got to really think, which one do I double here? Did I double the Ninetales, or did I double the Muck? Oh, which one does he target? I could Dazzling Gleam, but Dazzling Gleam and Scald, I don't think it's going to be ranged for the Muck. Or maybe it is. Let's have a look. We used Hurricane. How hard is Hurricane hitting? Hurricane is hitting for 110 plus Stab. That's 55, so 165 base power. Scald is hitting for 120 plus the Rain Boost, which is another 60, so 180. So it's slightly more power. So we're probably going to do about maybe 45%. I don't think Dazzling Gleam's going to do 40% to the Muck though, so I don't think I can Dazzling Gleam here. Does the Muck protect? I'm gonna hope he doesn't. No, the Muck protects. That should be game. I was so close to deciding. Maybe I can still win. He should have... No, I think that was the correct one. If I crit Moonblast, maybe it can knock out the Muck? Yeah, no, I don't think that's crit range. That's game. Oh, that was such a tight finish to the game. Wowee. Oh, if I had targeted the Ninetales there, we could have won that game. Oh, that was a 50-50 right there. That was really close. I thought he might protect, but I wasn't sure if he would understand that's how he wins. If he protects the Muck and gets that read correctly. Or maybe he could have made a read on mine and he's thinking, I don't know. That's just a really close finish. I'm pretty happy with how that game went. It's slightly disappointing, I guess, but it's not too bad. But that's alright. We take those sort of games. Came out with a few losses today, but that's how it is sometimes. But thank you guys for tuning in today. yeah, it was a pretty good episode, and it had a bit of a rocky start to this new team, but hopefully in the next couple episodes we'll have a bit of a difference in the results. But I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.